Hi, everybody. We are Nice Bus. I am the team manager and designer, Ahona Mukherjee. Would you like to go?
Davey. I was a prompt engineer and front end developer.
I'm Noah. I was a data engineer.
I'm Garrett. I'm a prompt engineer and front end.
I'm Vama. Any engineer, AI engineer.
All right. So, I would like to tell you guys a little bit of a personal story. A week ago, I crashed my car in the city of Poughkeepsie. So, now I don't have any way to travel other than using the bus um, to get to my workplace. That would take me about an hour to get to my place of work. That is 63% more compared to the 20-minute amount of travel time that it would take by car. Now, let's think about that if I had a stroller. It's a 40-minute walk time to get to my bus stop. What if I had a wheelchair? There's just hills like crazy going to that bus stop as well. So we need to think about how exactly transportation use affects the people of New York State. In the capital region alone, 1 million, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the 1 million people, the CDTA serves over 1 million people and it makes 3,000 stops. In addition, there are several obstructions that cover these stops as well. So these stops aren't even accessible. So, and budget is also a constraint. Many people do not have the ability to afford these bus trips on a regular basis, right? So, how do we solve this? Oh, go ahead.
So I'd like to talk a bit about some of the value and justification. Firstly, um, regarding geographic gaps, many of the best specialized transit apps, the best one we could find was City Mapper. Only worked for a specific set of cities. And along with this, there are also filter limitations. So we can't um, usually look at cost and accessibility all at once, as well as monetization barriers. Um, so high quality features are often sort of uh, limited, basically.
So we want to study this by finding one, accessible routing for all different types of people and filtration systems that essentially accommodate for those access needs. We want to also address budget constraints. In addition to that, we want to highlight transportation issues for policymakers by highlighting red to green zones, saying that is this area high cost? Is this accessible? And marrying these two factors with open data. We also wanted to ensure that our scope was limited. We designed particularly for a student who is a wheelchair user with a budget constraint. So to ensure we are keeping our focus in mind with those ideas. So we'll do the demo and show you exactly what data we used in order. And while we do that, does anyone want to explain the tech?
All right, so this is our demo. So we are working with the CDTA around Albany for our data set just to test this out. And we can put in any stop around Albany that we're interested in. So right now we've got, let's put in a different one.
Albany Airport. 1 minute.
All right, Airline Drive to Executive Center. We'll find a new route. It gives us a route. We get the cost breakdown, we get the time breakdown, and also comparison of different routes using the bus system and walking around Albany.
And on the side, you could see we have a AI resource finder, so we can you can prompt it and it will give discounts for different routes.
So we gathered GTFS data and basically we created a graph. So the graph was for the stops, the bus stops, and we find the routes using A star and Dijkstra, and that basically we can use a cost estimate or a time estimate for any reduction that we wanted to either in cost or time using those algorithms, and we find the shortest path.